Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lovelivelela here, and today I'm going to be going over my 1-year essentials for my 1-year-old. Baby boy is about to be 1 in just a few days, and I'm so excited to share with you guys what items I actually really love throughout the first year of my baby's life. So the very first thing that I want to talk about are boppy pillows. I ended up getting like the traditional boppy pillow along with like the boppy baby seat, and I use these things so much. The boppy pillow can be used as a nursing support, and it can also be used as like a support for your baby whenever they're doing tummy time and whenever they're learning to sit up. It's kind of like a support, so I really used it for that a lot. Once I got kind of used to nursing, I didn't really use it as often for nursing, but definitely in those beginning stages when your baby's just now learning how to latch and you're like, it's all awkward and you don't know where to put your baby or how to hold, that is something that definitely comes in handy. The boppy seat is really helpful for those days when your baby is too young to just kind of like lay them on the floor, but you kind of want them to be comfy whenever you sit them down. So I really love those products. I would say we've used those products from birth until about 5 months when Benjamin started to get more mobile. So those products are perfect for right up until mobility. Next thing that got me through the first year of my baby's life are cloth diapers. Some of you may have come to my channel because I used to have a cloth diaper video here. I now have that video on private just because I've changed a few things about my routine, but other than that, we are still going strong with cloth diapering. The main reason why a cloth diaper is because it's like an economical choice. Some people do it because they want to save the environment and things like that, but I simply just don't want to pay for diapers if I don't have to. So it's a really good choice, an option for people out there who are looking to be on a budget the first year of their baby's life. So it really has been working out for us. Maybe I'll make an update video on that and like what's working for us and what worked and what didn't. So thumbs up this video if you want to see a future cloth diaper video. The thing that has gotten us through this first year of life is my white noise app on the iPad. It didn't cost any money up front. I didn't have to buy an actual machine, so all I do is turn on the app and play like an air conditioning sound for my son, and it really soothes him to sleep, and we've been using it from birth until now. So it's been really working out, and it really drowns out the noise really well. Only thing is you just have to make sure that your iPad's like plugged up all day so that it lasts, because otherwise it will turn off on you. So we pretty much just keep the iPad plugged up. We do have an older iPad, so we don't really use it anymore, so that's really good if you have an old iPad lying around that you're not using and you just want to use that as your white noise, because it works really good. Next thing that I want to talk about is our baby's support seat. So once our baby was starting to show signs of wanting to sit up, we got him a support seat, and I know there's a lot of reviews online for the Bumbo seat, so we kind of got like the, I guess, knockoff of the Bumbo seat. It's the Summer Infant support seat chair, and it can be used as a seat to help your baby sit up, and then once they're able to sit up, they can sit in it. You can take it outside to the park so they don't have to sit on the ground. And you can also use it as like a feeding tray, and that's what we use it for mainly. That's where we've got like our main use out of it. We strap it onto a chair and we put our baby in it, and it's completely safe, and he hasn't even outgrown it yet, which is pretty good. But I will say my son is a little bit smaller than most babies, so your baby might have outgrown it by like maybe 12 months, but our son is still using it, so that's really a thumbs up for us. Next thing I want to talk about is a silicone feeder. We ended up having issues with Benjamin wanting to take a spoon. He's like one of those kids that's just like, no, I don't want no spoon, like don't put anything close to my mouth that I don't know about. He's so adamant about being the one to be able to put food in his mouth, and I guess I can completely understand that. Like, you just don't want anyone shoving anything into your mouth. I guess he wants to like inspect it first and know that it's something safe that he can put into his mouth. So we settled on the silicone feeder. A lot of people say that the mesh feeders are hard to clean, so that's why we ended up choosing a silicone one, and we used that thing a ton. As soon as we introduced solids, we started filling up the feeder with fruit, frozen fruits and frozen vegetables, and he really took to it very well. And he used it up until about 8 months. So about 5 to 8 months he was able to use the feeder until he could like properly pick up food with his pincer grasp and, you know, feed himself. So that has really saved us throughout the first year, because I know it can kind of be stressful. It's like, oh my god, my baby won't eat from the spoon. How is he gonna eat? So that's a really good option for you parents out there who has a picky baby. The thing that I want to talk about, this is something that we used also before our baby was mobile, is our Sleepsuit, which helped us keep the baby swaddled. I was noticing that he could break through like the swaddle from like just a blanket. So we started using a Sleepsuit and we really loved it. I only used it for about a month though, but if I had known about it earlier, I probably would have used it from birth. So yeah, Sleepsuits are really good if your baby likes to be swaddled, but not every baby likes to be swaddled. So if your baby likes it, I think you should look into getting a Sleepsuit. Next thing that we use a ton is our door bouncer. We got a bouncer that you can like hang up over the door, and Benjamin loved that thing. He loved to bounce. I think it made his legs like really strong, and he was just able to really get a lot of use out of that and a lot of fun time. So if you have a like spare door in your house where you can hang the bouncer, definitely look into getting that for your kid, because those things are completely awesome. Next thing that I want to talk about is my Sling Carrier. I found the carrier on Amazon and I have used this thing so much. I used it from birth, and he still gets in it sometimes at almost 12 months. So you get a lot of use out of it. The only thing is it's a learning curve as far as being able to get your baby inside and have them be comfortable. In the beginning, I used to have him like forward facing or facing out, and then I learned that that's not good for their hips. So, and then I also was noticing that it was kind of hard on my back. So as long as you know like the proper way to hold your baby and the proper ways to like ensure that they're safe and that you're comfortable, it can work out very well. There's so many benefits to baby wearing, and it's definitely always an option to keep your baby calm. I feel like if I need to get something done and I need 2 hands, I always resort to wearing my baby. Even now, if I want to get the dishes done really fast and Benjamin's like being fussy or he just wants to be held or whatever, I'll put him in the sling and I'll be able to get something done really quickly. So that's always a great option to have on hand. I know that there's a lot of carriers out there, but this one was really inexpensive, and I was able to use it in a multitude of different situations. So I brought it to the airport, I've had it around the house, if we were going out to the store or something like that, it can be used in various situations. So I definitely recommend getting a Sling Carrier. Let's talk about our Graco Swing. We use this thing so much, and we were just able to put our son in the swing and he would nap. He would have a place to chill out while we needed to get things done, and it's just something that we used from birth until about 8 or 9 months as well, until he outgrew it. So, you know, these are things that I think really came in handy for me during the first year. And I also think that having a swing or something that moves your baby during the first year is so essential, because young newborns and young infants really love the feeling of movement. It's something that is known and proven to be soothing to them, and it helps them relax and fall asleep. So that's why sometimes, well, that's why some babies, as soon as they get into the car, they fall asleep. So yes, I really enjoyed our Graco Swing. And our swing, it had music for when he was up and just like looking around and needed some stimulation but wasn't necessarily falling asleep. And his swing also had the option of white noise for when he was sleeping. So I really recommend having a swing on hand during your baby's first year, because you will not regret it. For those nights where they won't sleep and nothing you're doing is working, put them in the swing. For those days where they're so fussy and things like that, put them in the swing and it works out. The last thing that I want to touch base on is a very inexpensive option for a baby monitor. Now, I know some people, they like to spend like hundreds of dollars on like a very nice baby monitor, but that just wasn't something that we were willing to do. And not everyone thinks that you need them. And also my son slept, we co-slept with our son up until about 9 months. So we really didn't need one per se. So that's why we didn't really buy one. But we, you know, there were those times where he would be by himself. So we wanted to, like, in his pack and play or something for like a nap or whatever. So I would know when he woke up. I'm using the Dormy app. And you need 2 phones to be able to use it. So we had an old phone that we wanted to use to pair with our current phone, and basically you just connect the 2 phones and then you can see what's going on one end of the other phone. So it's basically like a video, a live video of what's going on the phone that you're pairing to. So you can set it up anywhere close to your baby. It does have night vision and things like that, but we didn't really want to use it to be able to see our baby. We were using it mainly to be able to hear if he started to cry or anything like that. So I think that it was really useful for that reason. The video wasn't as crisp as it could have been, so maybe that's why we didn't really want to rely on the video, but the sound is great and it like beeps when your baby cries, so that's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what your favorite essential was of your baby's first year. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. I would really love for you to be a part of my channel and my journey as becoming a mother and whatever projects that I'm doing or anything like that, because I really am excited to share things with you guys on YouTube. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.